Hi. So, hi everyone. I'm Manfred Touron, a Gopher for more than 10 years now, and now a GNOME in GNOland, which is the equivalent for GNOland. So today we'll briefly introduce the concept of an all-in-Go machine. So basically a machine where you don't need to switch from writing your Go logic and writing code to adapt to the outer world. And the main concept is to basically try to think about what could be Go if you replace all the interfaces, all the layers, all the intermediary protocols and standards, and just use Go everywhere. So for instance, all those concepts are concepts that you know, but potentially the goal is not to remove them from everywhere, just to remove them from your system, from your computer. All of them are communication tools, communication mechanisms, and Go is a language, a very good communication mechanism. So the goal is to see how much we can rely on the language itself rather than trying to create a substandard. Marshalling will be what you will do to expose your Go structure. Your Go structure can be something with a pointer, with recursive pointers, with types you will create, while your marshalling will always reduce the possibilities of the language. So actually the code at the top is what you do to offer your code to the world, while the code at the bottom is what you are doing when you import your Go library. So you are not using marshalling everywhere, just when you want to expose your code to another computer, another environment. If you consider flag parsing as marshalling, they are basically the same for execution flow, while the other one was more for arbitrary data passing from program to another. On a Go computer, you could imagine just calling Go code. So you don't need to parse, you don't need to scope your data types to primitive types. You can just call Go code directly. The compilation is the stage that will basically make your Go project losing most of the Go power, because most of the Go power is not only in the runtime, but also at the development time. And as soon as you compile something, you have a program, you cannot import it anymore. You cannot rely on all the good tools from Go. The goal of having no compilation is to basically provide everything good about Go for development, but for the runtime. The file system is needed if you want your program to be stateful and persistent. In a Go computer, persistence can be achieved with just making the Go memory persistent by default and automatically. So you don't need to have an extra layer, an extra language to store your data. You use your Go way to read, write, and just look up your data. And finally, the notion of having a program that starts with a main, with an init function which is executed each time you start the application, and the application that can be stopped, is also something because you are not using a Go computer. With a Go computer, your program is available on the system, and all the functions could be entry points. So you don't need to pass through the main each time. The initialization only happens once for the life cycle of your program, and you don't need to manage exit and start. Your program is executed when you need it, it's resumed, and then it's paused. Similar like with mobile applications. So in conclusion, if you were writing Go code for a Go computer, the main concept is not to add new things, but to remove a lot of layers. So finally, it's already what you are doing when you develop between your libraries. Between libraries, you don't use marshalling, etc. And it could provide the compatibility you enjoy already with your libraries, but for the runtime. You could import ls, you could import all your programs. And basically what we do at GNO is a new virtual machine allowing to execute interpreted code with automatic persistence. And when you put it in GNOland, you have like a Go computer, a virtual one where with your friends you can create applications and interact with other applications. So basically GNOland is a virtual Go computer relying on a new virtual machine. Thank you.